How you doing, my peoples? Everybody good? Y'all had a good Halloween? Y'all have fun? Me and Black Pumpkin had fun. Lots of liquor, lots of candy, lots of movies. Not that much liquor, but I got something in afterwards. So, we're here again. How's everybody doing? I hope y'all not too hype after Halloween. Got into watching a little bit of Friday Night SmackDown, WWE, on November 1st, 2013. Let me introduce myself. Your boy Big Chris 145, aka Compton's Animator, and tonight we're gonna be talking about WWE SmackDown. Just giving a little review. We're gonna kick it off with talking about they didn't even do this they didn't even start the show regularly. They just right when the screen came on, Seth Rollins, the whole Shield, all of them, Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, the Shield was on your screen, and basically cut a promo talking about the Usos are shit, and they beat them once, they can beat them again, and it's going to basically start off the show with Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins versus the Usos, and what started off as a pretty good match. I mean, it was, matter of fact, it was a really good match, starting off with the Usos versus the two members of the Shield that was in the ring, and it was basically it's not midway through, but towards the end of the beginning of the match, you had one of the Usos on the ground, and Roman Reigns walking to just I guess punch him while the ref back is turned, and out of nowhere Big E comes out with his music on and just walks up and has a big stare down with Roman Reigns. So then the match continues, and you end up getting a win out of the Usos. Very good match right here. The tag team division has been just explosive right now. And later on with the main event, we're going to talk about just the tag team division more. But yeah, very good match. Very good promo intro by the Shield. I'm happy they let them get their backstage promo like they're very good at in there. Afterwards, you got a big stare down between Big E and Roman Reigns, and the Shield just tell Roman hey, let's go, it's not the time. But I'm really hoping that it leads to something probably Monday or probably next Friday with a good match between Roman Reigns and Big E, and even leading to between probably something more with Big E going for Dean Ambrose belt at the next pay-per-view. So yeah, it was a really good match right here, and everything I just said, I don't want to keep going with that. Okay, next was the a promo with John Cena. He basically came back to SmackDown and saying, I'm back here after a long time, and I am the World Heavyweight Champion, and I will be back here as long as I am World Heavyweight Champion. And basically just talking himself up, talking the crowd up, trying to get everything hype and stuff like that, doing the bullshit John Cena does. That's what he's good for, is crowd hype, whether it's good or bad. What's his name? Where's his name? Oh, the Real Americans came out, and Zep Culture basically gave an introduction to John Cena to say, "Hey, come to the Real Americans. You're a real American." He was basically saying, you're the shit right now. You're hype. You're everything. You'll be a great fit for our team. John Cena basically puts them all down. Calls Jack Swagger the bully from. He basically says he's the bully from Back to the Future, Biff. He says Antonio Cesaro has what do you call them? Pepperoni nipples. Just called Zeb Culture Yosemite Sam. I mean, as much as I hate John Cena, I thought he was pretty funny here. And then Damian Sandow comes out and basically says that while he's in the company, his job right now, as long as John Cena's World Heavyweight Champion, is to put down John Cena. He basically says he's going to end the Cena Nation era. He cut a really nice promo at the end right there, saying basically, my job from here on out is to end you. And it's kind of hoping, he adds more to that, saying, no matter what, I'm here to end you. And that will kind of, to me, that will kind of help help him go over off of everything that happened with his Money in the Bank thing. So yeah, very good segment between everybody there, leading on to the main event match that's going to happen later on tonight. Next, we have the Wyatts versus the Primetime Players. Bray Wyatt comes out and on the screen cuts a really cool little promo, basically talking about all the heroes will die, and every hero that's out is basically a fake. Sorry if you hear any dogs right now. I didn't tell the people that watch their dogs, but they don't listen, and I'm not a house owner, so it really doesn't matter. I guess they can't listen to me. But yeah, Bray Wyatt came out on the screen and he was telling everybody that's a hero, and his job right now is to put down heroes and basically show the world that heroes are nothing. I'm trying to talk louder than the dogs. Had a really nice match with the two members of the Wyatt family versus the Primetime Players. Pretty nice match here, and ends up going with the Wyatt family going over. And while one of the Primetime Players, I think Darren Young, is outside of the ring, before he can even try to get in the ring to help Titus out, he gets caught by Bray Wyatt and gets a Sister Abigail put on him. And then you end it with Bray Wyatt just standing there saying his thing that follow the buzzards. So yeah, pretty good segment right there. Next, we had the Miz TV segments. It was supposed to be Shawn Michaels coming out, but I guess they just said it to get people hype about Shawn Michaels being there. But it ends up just being the Miz and Randy Orton. Randy Orton comes out after Miz says Shawn Michaels is not gonna come out, and it's all because of the shit that's been going on with Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton and Triple H. And so Miz tries to promo himself up and kind of whack as well. But Randy Orton comes out, cuts an okay little promo here, talking shit about the Miz and saying you weren't nothing, the whole reason why Shawn Michaels doesn't want to be on your show and stuff. I like the whole thing JBL was saying, Miz is getting fucked up and all this stuff because people hate Miz TV, which is kind of true. But Randy Orton delivers a RKO to the Miz here and puts him out and basically just looks at him and holds the title up. So it was an okay segment here. I mean, just a Miz TV segment. This is probably the low point of the night, maybe, along with this next match, which was okay too. The next match coming up, which is a Divas match with the Bella Twins and Naomi versus AJ, Tamina, and Alicia Fox. As far as the Divas match go, it was an okay match. It was more fast paced than normal Divas matches are. What else? It ends up with, I think, Natalya getting a roll up on. Natalya getting the is there a thing called? I think it's called the sharpshooter on AJ Lee. Yeah, the sharpshooter on AJ Lee. And like I said, a pretty okay match here. Pretty fast at the beginning until AJ got in and it basically slowed it down with more of her, chokes and rest holds and stuff like that, and basically bringing down the other divas. And so yeah, it ends up with Natalya winning. And the thing I wonder from here is whether or not this means Natalya's back in the title run. As much as I don't like Natalya right now, especially from what we last seen her with the promos and stuff that she was trying to do, and especially how we saw her on commentating, she didn't come off as a face at all. Hopefully they talked to Natalya and said, hey chick, get your ass up and get your game up, and you're in the ring with a girl who could actually talk, so fucking talk. Or at least don't have Natalya talk, and I would rather have Khali talk for Natalya, because Natalya is horrible on that mic, to tell you the truth. She used to be better, so I don't know what the fuck happened. But so yeah, that happened. Natalya won, and we'll just see what's going on from here on with the Divas segments and just the Divas whole thing. Next we had Triple H. They did a little a Triple H interview thing where that they put on the internet. They showed it on TV. It was whatever. Triple H said he banged Big Show from WWE for life. So it was a pretty cool little segment. I didn't really watch most of it because I seen it already on the internet. Last we had the John Cena, Cody, and Rose Dynasty versus Real Americans and Sandow. A very good match. I mean, the match got a good amount of time, a very long time. I think damn near a 20-minute match. It was like a pay-per-view match here. A lot of work between the Real Americans and Sandow on Goldust. Crowd was hyped through it the whole match, chanting for Rose, chanting for for Cesaro and stuff like that, and chanting basically for Goldust. They was doing a lot of chants for Goldust because he was getting put down through the whole match. A lot of nice little spots here. A big push up uppercut by what is his name? Antonio Cesaro onto John Cena. A spear on the outside by John Cena onto Jack Swagger. Jack Swagger putting John Cena in the ankle lock, then rolling up and going for the AA or FU, what I like to call it. Fuck the AA. It's the FU, and then pinning Jack Swagger for the win. So yeah, a very good match here. A lot of good spots. You know, I think there was all tag team matches on this show, so that was kind of crazy. Tag team, you know. Okay, before I go into that, this match was really good. A lot of things, you know, a lot of good things happened. Interesting. I like how they use Sandow to help push up the Real Americans, vice versa, using Cena to help, you know, further on some more stuff with the Rhodes Dynasty. And, you know, I like the interaction and stuff here, and hopefully we won't get this match again, but hopefully, you know, this helps push both of those things, you know, further on to more stuff on Raw into the next SmackDown. And also like the end with Cena and the Rhodes brothers holding up their titles and, you know, just basically saying what's up to the crowd and saying, yeah, we did it. So yeah, it was a pretty good SmackDown. A- for me. There was absolutely no fillers on the show besides, you know, the Raw rebound stuff, which, you know, they're going to do automatically, I guess. I don't really know why they do it, but they do it. So yeah, I may do I want to keep this video kind of short, but I may do a video talking about the tag team division. For now, if I don't do it, I'll just say the tag team division on fire. Every match here was a tag team match, and it's crazy to see that, you know, even the Divas match was tag team, but there's a lot of good tag teams in the WWE right now with the Real Americans, Los Matadors who are getting their start up. You got the Shield, Wyatts, you know, the Rhodes and stuff like that, Usos, the primetime players. There's a lot of nice tag teams in there right now, and I think that's the best thing that WWE is putting out right now is their tag team stuff. I think it's surprised to say that Triple H, when he said he wanted to bring up the tag team division, he's actually doing it. It may be at the cost of a lot of other divisions, but at least it's something good to do. Also, there is still no sighting of the Intercontinental Champion. To me, that belt should be gone. So, you know, they should just get rid of it and get rid of Curtis Axel as well. But yeah, this SmackDown I give it A-. I thought it was really good. It was slow parts in it, just the Raw rebounds and stuff. They just take half of the Raw rebounds out and put segments like, you know, promos or matches in there instead. Then, you know, you'll have a A+ show. But it was an A-, no filler tonight, all stuff going to story. So yeah. You can find me anywhere at Big Chris 145 or Compton Animator. I'm gonna put my Twitter and website link down there. Comments down here on this thing on the page. I will re-comment back if you do. You know, hit me up and we'll talk about wrestling. You can find me on Twitter and we'll talk about wrestling. We can talk about animation, whatever. I do all type of things. So yeah, great show tonight. Y'all have a great night and weekend. Peace.